Claire was fucking rattled. Just guess, what do you think that Quartering says he's going to do or be able to do to someone who calls him fat in real life and presses him?
All right.
It's time for the quarter cast. You want to do yours first or mine?
Yeah,
yours
sure.
is
Mine's
shorter.
Mine's fast.
All right, so let's see how the Sam Tripoli appearance went.
All right, so there's one section here. Here we go. You ready?
Gotta tell you something.
Yeah,
dude.
what do you got?
I respect you so much, dude. I just need you to know that.
Thank you, man.
You're an American dream, dude.
You're an American dream, dude. Buddy, it's so fucking like Hannah Claire can't help but fucking laugh at Quartering's. Quartering's reacting like he just got his dick sucked by the hottest 10 out of 10 at the Playboy Mansion. This is all he ever wanted to hear and more. He just had to pay, buddy, to say it.
Yeah, American dream. Well, Sam doesn't know that Quartering's in dire fucking financial straits.
But
right now.
Luke looks like he's 60 years old. He looks like he's in his 50s. What happened?
Like Hannah's like, he's not the American dream.
Simple Luke. Simple Luke out there.
No, what's this? So he's the American dream, right? Watch this.
You show that, dude. It doesn't matter where you are, you can make it happen. I've always said that. I use you as an example all the time. I tell
Love
people,
it.
man, look at Jeremy from the Quarterling, dude. That guy just
The Quarterling. The Quarterling. Look at Hannah Claire. It's the fakest smile. She's so embarrassed. She's fucking cringing, dude. Like, look at that.
The Quarterling.
She fucking hates the Quarterling, bro.
Yeah, I know all about
She
you.
knows
the
he's a
Quarterling.
fucking fraud. Yeah, dude, I always tell everybody about the Quarterling.
made it make example all the time. I tell
Love
people,
it.
man, look at Jeremy from the Quarterling, dude. That guy just made it make it
Oh,
made it
she's
freaking
in
happen.
pain.
She's like,
Oh.
I said to tell you that, dude. I have a lot of respect for you, and I'm very
Did you
happy
see
to be on the
Quartering
show.
just grab his? Did you see that?
Happened, so
Bring
I
it
said-
back.
oh, shit.
There, look at it. He
Oh,
jerked himself to the compliment. He was cranking it. He was hogging his Hogan.
Wait,
Watch.
We're gonna do a 0.25 speed.
Let's bring it into slow mo. He's hogging his Hogan to the thought.
made it freaking happen. So
There it is. There it is in
that.
4K. Quartering caught jerking off to Sam Tripoli's glaze. Whoa, he used that glaze as lube, even though it was false glaze.
Holy shit, dude.
Dude, I have a lot of respect for you, and I'm very happy to be on the show.
Thanks so much, man. I
Or
really
like
needed
the
that boost today.
goonering. Yeah, he did. He's been struggling. Look at Sam. He's like, man, I just did this Make-A-Wish for this fucking dying whale, and I wish I didn't. But the paycheck he offered was so substantial that I felt like, you know what? I'll give him this. I'll give the Quarterling his due. He's the American dream. More like Americone dream, the fat.
You're fucking killing me, dude.
I had many drinks yesterday at the Renaissance Fair.
He had so many drinks. Look at Hannah Claire. She's like,
again.
She's like, how is this my boss? She's got like 1,000-yard stare going. Someday it's going to come out. She's going to be like, I was so embarrassed to work with him. I had to pay my bills. He kept asking for feet pictures. It was really hard.
Look, Hannah, when you want to reveal all, you have a place, a platform
Don't
to
worry.
reveal all the secrets.
And I'm a little
You could tell though, like you're right, Ashton. It's like her face. That's not a real smile.
No, she's like concerned. And so is Tripoli. Like Tripoli's like got a cope smile and a half going on. Like,
Yeah.
oh
It's
man.
bad. Well, these are not real smiles.
behind the 8 ball, and then I was
Well,
like,
Luke's
well,
not even bothering to smile. Like he's just like over.
Sam's coming on, so I can't like. The last time I had a guest on, I wasn't totally prepared. I never heard the end of it.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
it's shocking.
Wow, what a
You know what he
surprise.
said? You know what he said to Sam Tripoli? He's like, I swear to God, he said this.
Okay.
I should have put it in. I should have put it in. He goes, I didn't know anything about you, so I had to watch you on Joe Rogan at ×3 speed before you came on.
Stop.
I swear to God.
Stop.
I swear.
Oh my
It's
God.
very early on the first 3 minutes, guys.
Buddy,
You can find,
it can't.
I swear he said
be.
that. It's
We should have put it in, buddy. We
Sorry.
should have put it in.
I had to watch.
All right.
What a
So
lazy
now we have quartering about his mortgage and his fatness. So let's all enjoy this. Now, this is this is how the show started. And just imagine you're quartering. This is your show. This is what all your years of building this business has led to.
Oh my God, dude. This is so funny. Okay, here we go.
Go. That should go. Okay.
By the way,
air.
folks, no intro, no music, no countdown, no welcome to the quarter cat. And
No,
we're
he's
live.
just got his hands together asking for money. Hey, where's my cut? Hey, where's the memberships, huh? Hey, capiche?
And by the way, he sounds tired, doesn't he?
Hannah Claire's already felt it. She's staring down at the felt. She's like, yeah, all my dignity's been taken. I have no financial security. My boss blew everything on these PS5s. I have no salary. Melanie Max just deer in headlights, fucking clueless with her cringe Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare Before Christmas, fucking chair cover and posters in the background. Oh man. You know that she respects Jesus because she put her Jesus piece under her choker. As all good Christian modest women do, they make sure that their Jesus piece is right underneath 3 separate chokers.
Jesus.
It's very trad.
People say the Three Stooges.
Should we be live now? Only have 10,000 people waiting. No.
Oh my God.
Oh man, look at his eyes. That face when there's 10,000 people waiting and you're all fucking deer in headlight dummies. Like zoom in on his eyes. He looks fucking stressed, bro. Like he looks real stressed. Fucking Melanie Mac looks like she just shit a brick. You know, she's like, "Whoa, we're live." Hannah Claire is just disappointed.
She doesn't give a fuck. Buddy,
Yeah.
if you had, if anyone had 10,000 watching live, you'd be tap dancing like, let's
Yeah.
like, I want to hear that
Big
again.
deal.
Hey.
Should we be live now? Only have 10,000 people waiting. No big deal. 12,000 people. There we are. Sorry, everybody.
Yay!
We were.
Oh my God, it's
Even
like a
they don't
child.
believe. There's
No, they don't believe.
12,000 people.
Look, you think Hannah Claire believes it? Like,
Buddy.
look at like Melanie Max giving it the side eye straight up. She's
She's
like,
like-
"There's no 12,000 people here."
There's maybe 1,000. Like that's being
That's
generous.
being very generous.
Very
We looked
generous,
at the chat speed. We said 500 at most, and even that was like in all reality, it was probably 200 or 300. But we'll give them 1,000, which is like tripling what they actually had.
100%.
Totally over.
You know, it's bad when they have 30,000 watching live and you see the same guy in their chat
The same
constantly.
people in chat, yeah, and it's the only people making it move is the same 6 guys.
And you're like, what?
Bring out over the fact that Taylor Swift, the first pillar in Hannah Claire's prediction of the second Trump presidency, has fallen.
Oh.
Now she has to get pregnant, and then we could bring it home with the Trump baby boom. That
Taylor Swift. Anyone
So
talking
this
about
is the
Taylor Swift
quartering
thing
show.
deserves-
At this point, so this is his political show that's saving America. We're under attack by the woke left, but Taylor Swift's gonna save us, guys. Taylor Swift's pregnancy is gonna save the channel. This is what quartering's doing.
Well, she's now engaged? Who cares?
He must be dying inside. Like they talked about this for like a good 10 minutes.
That's
And then they had
insane.
another segment about it later on in the show when Trump gave his take. They just broke away from everything else to cut to Trump's take on it, which was that he wished them luck. And they freaked out about it. They were so hype.
That did not happen.
No, it did.
Holy fuck.
has to
Look,
be.
I'm telling you.
That is true. You did predict this.
She
Yes,
did.
I
Yeah.
want you guys to believe, and you don't have to like Taylor Swift to believe this. Like the most visible straight pop star getting
Look.
engaged to hunky American football.
Okay, look, I don't
Go ahead.
think you should hit women. But-
Okay. Shut
Okay.
it down. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm
buddy.
kidding, obviously. But like,
What
Hannah,
the
shut the up. Holy
Oh,
shit.
man.
What a fucking
Player, like we're back. Come on, heterosexual marriage. This is it.
Yeah.
We have a
Like,
baby immediately. The
Got
numbers
to.
are gonna
so
rise.
this is the cope is that white birth rates are going to be saved by Taylor
Oh
Swift.
yeah.
Listen, if we
sure.
have to rely on Taylor Swift to save the white race, it probably deserves to die.
Yeah. No,
I
for
don't know
sure.
what to
I
say.
agree.
Like it's, oh guys, every woman's gonna want to get this. Though this is the 9/11 though. For any fucking guy who's in a serious relationship in his late 20s, he's
Oh,
he's
'cause
gonna
now
have to
they're
propose.
gonna-
It's over. They're gonna be expecting the ring like pronto.
Look, Taylor's getting married. Whoa. This is 9/11.
This is
Baby
it.
Records. She's gonna have her
Ooh.
mother. Her first album will be called
What
Mother.
did we say today that was really funny about 9/11 too? What was the thing?
Oh, 9/11 too. Well, the idea was,
Really funny.
well, I can't exactly say the genesis of where this happened, but somebody's taking a flight on September 11th. And
oh,
we
yes,
said, like,
yes,
well,
yes.
would you want to fucking really fly on September 11th? Because like there's so many people that would want to do a terror attack on September 11th.
But then Ashton's
But
like,
then-
but wait a second. You said, go ahead.
Well, wait a minute. They'd be like, they wouldn't want to be the squad that allowed 9/11-2 Electric Boogaloo. So on that day, you'd think security would be more vigilant. So it might actually be the safest day to fly. Because like, we're not going to let 9/11-2 happen on our watch, are we? Really? But, so we had this discussion.
When you went, wait a second, why wouldn't they?
Motherhood or something like that.
So if Demi Lovato
Very funny,
gets
very
pregnant as well, and JoJo Siwa,
By the way, she is
Just the way she
completely-
said, JoJo Siwa, like it nails on the fucking chalkboard, man. Imagine having to listen to that. No wonder she's manless. No wonder she's ringless and a walled fucking hag living with her. JoJo Siwa, Taylor Swift, Demi Lovato. Okay, so now here we have Quartering is upset because women are posting their glow ups where they lost weight after the divorce.
Yeah, I saw this. I
And-
saw this on Twitter. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like the whole take is, well, if you weren't like fat and like fucking let it go, maybe you'd still be married, right? That's the take.
Yes.
completely given up. She's the wrong combo. She's super fat and has no boobs.
well, I mean, yeah, that is the bad combos.
Drinking.
By the way, she's not in that great a shape here. She's it's pretty clear to me.
Quartering.
Quartering, look in
Quartering.
the mirror, you fat f. Look at your fucking 3 necks. Look at his fucking shit. Zoom in on his neck. What's
Oh my
going on,
God.
bro? What is going on, bro? When you have fucking like, look at that. It's
Hey,
like there's a fucking,
why
you know what
is
it's,
it-
what is it? The headrest, the airplane pillow, the
That's-
travel pillow.
Like a mini
It looks
version
like-
of it.
He has like a built-in half travel pillow in his neck of fat stored up.
Wait, what is
But he's
that?
talking about this woman? Like, what is actually going on?
You're actually
So
right.
the entire show, by the way, is based around hating fat people because he wants to simp for Melanie because Melanie hates fat people. But the problem is that Quartering himself is fat and not just like a little fat. He's morbidly obese, like gargantuanly obese, to where he's been a card-carrying member of the Council of Obesity for a long time. We grant him the rank of master on the Council of Obesity. But we're going to have to revoke his card because this is fat on fat violence. This isn't okay. We have a rule book that was passed down to us by Boogie 2988 and John Candy. It was crafted in secret. And this piece of shit is in violation of the Fat on Fat Violence Code, Section 314, subparagraph A.
Oh my god. By the
People
way,
of calories are under attack. They are.
okay, she's thick, obviously, but like compared to this, like well, it's a lot better.
No, it was a big improvement. No.
And she's obviously
But,
still
you know-
working out. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
Well, we have to give Quartering credit for doing better because he only drank 15 beers instead of the whole 2-4. And he only ate 3 cheese fritters instead of 9.
yeah.
But we can't give this bitch any sort of credit for, taking control of her health and losing weight because it spited some man somewhere.
Yeah, and people in
Like,
chat
it's
are saying
just-
she's not fat at all. Like, she's thick, but like she's like muscular thick from holding all the weight for all
I
those
don't
years.
know. Like, Quarter's like, pointy eye would smash. It's like, I don't know. She's doing all right for having been as fucked up as she was.
Exactly.
Drinking.
By the way,
Everyone's saying, like, he's saying, I would. This person in chat would. Okay, so like, all right.
she's not in that great a shape here. She's it's pretty clear to me there's some like look how big her trunk is.
What a
homie.
What? Buddy, I don't know. Men
Men
tend to
like
like
that
thick
shit.
asses. Like, what are you fucking?
They like thick asses
Oh,
and legs
no.
and legs like that. It's the thick build. You know what I mean? Like not every chick has to be like
Big
super thin.
trunk. Yeah, I don't know, buddy. That's retarded.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, she's still
Compared
got
to
a
her
ways
mid,
to go.
she's got
for
a long
sure.
way to go.
Well, sure.
To be what?
Everyone
Like, to
has
be what?
work
Look
to go.
Look at Hannah Claire. Hannah Claire doesn't agree with this, and you can tell. Hannah Claire's like, "What are we doing here?"
Hannah, wake up. It's time to quit this fucking place.
Well, she needs a paycheck, is why she's there.
I don't mean to offend anybody, but it's just true.
Here we go.
Societally, I'm going to break from the upstroke.
Bro, look what she used to look like. Bitches fucking like advanced 10 levels. What are you talking about?
Spawn here.
She's gained at least 4 points.
Yeah. How dare she not lose 180 pounds in a year? Like, what are you fucking talking about? Be realistic here.
Okay.
No, actually, I don't
No.
think either one.
I do agree on the point where it's like, well, maybe if you stayed fit while your man was with you, he would still
Yeah,
be with
then
you. And
you still with them or whatever, but
Sure,
there's a lot of
yeah.
situations where you need a radical change in your life to actually have radical change.
Exactly. Yeah,
So,
true,
like,
true.
if you're in the same relationship or the same job or the same lifestyle, you probably aren't going to actually make the radical change to lose the weight. Not to endorse divorce or whatever, but I don't know. Like, Quartering, it's just rich for him to say this while he's fat as
Hmm.
and now he's going to give this take where he goes, "Well, I'm going to offend you." And Hannah Claire and Melanie are like, "Well, hold on. Like, what could you possibly say about women that would offend us? We're the ultimate pick-me femoids that agree with anything a man says, no matter how pig-headed or retarded. We're here to co-sign it, sir."
Yep.
One of you are going to disagree
Yeah, I was
with me.
gonna say.
Okay.
But like,
Gotta be really
So
spicy
there-
to make us mad.
societally, we have the, oh, she got kids.
Like, listen, like, we're in favor of repealing the 19th Amendment, sir. Like, we don't even want to vote. Say we should be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen and that women shouldn't even be classified as human beings. So what are you going to say that's going to offend us, sir? Well, he's going to do his fucking best.
Is he? Okay.
So she got, like,
Gotta
I'm
be really
curious.
spicy to make us mad.
societally, we have the, oh, she got kids, so she got fat.
Right.
Nonsense.
Oh, Hannah
Right.
Claire,
Nonsense.
Hannah, bring it back. Bring it back. Hannah Claire was fucking rattled.
Kids, so she got
was
fat.
pissed.
Right.
Oh,
Look at
Nonsense.
that.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
god.
She fucking her eyes start up to the heavens. She's like, "How the do I have to deal with this in order to pay my bills?"
She's actually looking
This
at
guy-
him. Look,
So yeah.
he's looking
She's
up
like,
at his panel. Are you?
really? She's eye rolling. She's like, "Are you really putting us through this humiliation ritual where we have to shit on women that went through pregnancy?" Now, mind you, Melanie Mack has never been pregnant, never had kids. The one person on this panel who has is fucking eye roll.
Yeah.
And it's like, Jeremy's like, it's nonsense. There's no excuse for a woman to gain weight during pregnancy. What's your excuse there, Jabba? What's your excuse? You fat pile of shit.
85% say that's an acceptable bad bitch. 15% say she's still fat and I'm gay.
Nonsense.
Right.
Nonsense. I know
I
a
mean,
lot of
that's
women that
pretty
didn't
psycho.
explode
Snatch.
from having a kid. Yeah, I mean,
Bring
you're
it
supposed to
back.
gain what? 10?
Quarter
did-
will give you 10 pounds. That's all you can gain from your pregnancy. And he expects it to be immediately off. Never mind the fact that the woman who just went through her entire body changing has given birth and is now expected to take care of the child, which means that, you know, you're not fucking sleeping. You're stressed out all the time.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to fall back on crutches of indulgence and stuff like that. No, he expects that you're also going to be strict diet, strict exercise regimen, and also care for his child. And he's not going to have to do fucking anything or lift a fucking finger. Yeah, it makes sense.
Look, if he was like a fitness instructor or at least in decent shape, he could say these opinions, you know. Okay,
You know, like if he was all about
health,
discipline and
discipline, yeah.
motivation,
Mhm.
if he was like what that guy Goggins or whatever, yeah, you know what? Like he's a motivational fitness instructor, speaker. Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know, there's
exactly.
no excuse. If he was that Asian lady that's had like 7 kids, but she's still fit, then maybe he could fucking talk. But he has no fucking kids. Probably he's never going to have kids because he's infertile. And he's trying to tell women like about the expectations that he has for their bodies. Like, what the is wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
Explode
Snatch.
from having a kid. Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to gain what, 10 to 15 pounds or whatever it is, 10% of your body weight or not.
Hey, Dr.
Look at
Jeremy,
Hannah Claire.
shut up. Like Dr.
Look
Jeremy.
at even Melanie Mack is like, what the are we doing? Like, I've got a 400-pound man talking about how women should only gain 10 pounds during pregnancy. The baby alone might be 10 fucking pounds.
He's insane.
You know, whatever it is. And
Yeah.
like, there's this built-in excuse for women to get fat because they're pregnant. And
Right. Well,
like-
that's
so like,
Right.
Whoa, look at Hannah Claire. Hannah Claire is depressed, dude.
You would be too.
Oh, dude.
Imagine you were a co-host on the Quarter Planet show. Quartering Planet show.
I can say for my marriage, I mean, my wife never really gained any weight. She still wears the same jeans she did in high school, but like,
You don't have kids. She doesn't have kids.
Yeah, exactly, Quartering. He doesn't have any kids, buddy. It's easy for you to say. Like, that, look at Hannah Claire. Like, she's like, fuck, are you for real?
Listen, your wife is bashing Tyrone on the play and fucking.
But by
Air
the way,
Tyrone.
I don't even believe him that she didn't gain any weight. I'm pretty sure she has, but okay.
Yep.
You know,
like, I mean,
As per Jeremy's requirement.
that is my requirement. But
okay.
like,
So Jeremy
Because-
required. Look at her. She's not pleased. She fucking threw in that felt on him because it's like, yeah, Jeremy's requirement is that his wife never gain a pound. Meanwhile, he's put on about 200 pounds of weight
Mhm.
since they got together in high school. But it's on her to stay fit. Well, he gorges himself like a fucking pig
Mhm.
and never does any exercise. Right. Okay.
but like, I wanted to start to get healthy, and I'm only in like the early stages. I mean, it took a long.
Stop it. The early
stages.
You've made no progress, sir. And like this thing is, it's like, listen, I could be making all sorts of progress. I wouldn't fucking say it because everyone looks at you. You're a fucking blob, PPP, you fat. No one wants to hear this from fat people. Do the fucking work, lose the fucking weight, and then tell us all about your incredible journey and your health transformation. But look at him here. You can tell he's fucking lying. Look in his dopey fucking eyes. Dope. Like, and look at Melanie Mack. She's very skeptical that Quartering is in the midst of his health journey. And so is Hannah Claire. Hannah Claire is like staring off into space, trying to think of Disneyland, trying to think of, oh my God, if I quit this show, there won't be a roof over my head. I won't be able to feed my child.
No, she's
I'm
playing
the only
Bejeweled.
Yeah.
Playing Bejeweled too.
He's playing Candy Crush or Bejeweled. She's
but
disassociating.
like early stages. Like, what do you mean? Day one?
You know,
Like,
I haven't seen any difference in this guy in the last year.
Well, I have.
He looks
I
the
see
same
it
as-
just gets bigger and bigger. Like it's the opposite of what should be happening.
Long time. I was basically, I wasn't fat when we started dating, but by
Well, maybe
the
yeah.
time I got married, I was fat.
Right.
So what's your excuse? Were you pregnant?
Yeah.
It wasn't because I got lazy. It was
Right. No, it had nothing to do with you being lazy at all. For sure, buddy. Fat people definitely aren't lazy. Like, you can't bullshit the bullshitter, bud. Like, what are you fucking talking about, pal?
Okay, everyone, let's make some guesses here.
Buddy,
Thyroid, like money.
copes-
Yeah.
the copes that he comes up with when he has his tough guy moment where he tries to tell people what he'd do if they called him fat in real life, it's
I
beyond.
wouldn't do shit. Fuck you,
Oh,
Jeremy.
he'd say,
because I would drink at night and eat fast
Right.
food.
Wait, pause,
right.
pause.
Oh, he wasn't
I wasn't lazy. I would just
He was
drink
just a
and eat.
drunk that eats fat food. That eats fast food, fat food.
Fat food, fatty,
Right.
fast food. Wait, hang on. It's like I wasn't lazy. I was just drunk every night ordering fast food.
As we all know, drunks who eat fast food are known for their fitness regimen and their lack of laziness. They're known for being athletic. What a cope.
What a bitch.
Just
Like,
accept reality, man. Like, what the
and by the way, yeah, he wouldn't fight the in the dress, remember?
He got beat up.
Yeah, he
He
was
got fucking owned.
He
You
was
didn't even get
owned.
one punch in, yeah.
And
Yeah.
Right.
sit around.
And
I wasn't trying
you
to
started
pick.
dating when you were in high school, so I'm sure you're
Wait, he's like, I drank, ate food, and sat around.
Well, that
wasn't
sounds like you were lazy. You sat around. What sort of a cope is this? Yeah, look at Hannah Claire. She's like gritting her teeth together. Like Melanie is skeptical again,
Well, I mean,
which it's hard to get her skeptical because she's a pretty gullible bitch. She's pretty naive. But even Melanie is thinking like second thoughts about this. Well,
Oh,
we got
man.
Dirt Eater for 2 subs.
Let's go. Big support. Thank you, Dirt Eater.
metabolism dropped by the time you
Yes.
got married at like what 20, 21,
23, I think.
I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. If metabolism cope, listen. I know when I hit 28 and I started eating, it's like, whoa, it goes big, like fast.
Sorry, metabolism cope at 23. Like she
But-
basically took away the metabolism.
But that
cope.
does happen, but it doesn't mean you're not lazy. It still means you're lazy. It
I
means-
don't know. The 23 is like the prime of a man's life.
True.
I don't fucking know. Maybe
I
at
said
30.
I said 30. Yeah.
Yeah,
30.
yeah, like at 30, like
At 23, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, basically I hit the metabolism wall at the same time I learned to like drinking and eating fast
Happens
food
to a
late
lot
at
of
night.
men, I think.
This time around, I was like, well, I want to lose the weight.
Listen, you're 400
felt-
pounds.
the subtle felts that Hannah's dropping on him though are so jokes. Like
By the way, it's like it's not like you had a beard cut, like your stomach pops out a little bit. You became
No.
400 pounds. That's not just your metabolism fucked up a
doesn't
little bit.
happen by accident, buddy. It's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm like, my wife has gained like 10 pounds since I've been with her.
Uh-oh.
And then even she'll be like, oh no, I gained 5 pounds. I got to get on the treadmill. So like,
yeah.
you know,
You're
and
like,
like,
You own a treadmill? Hang on.
I'm pressing X to death. I don't believe that. Can we see video, photo proof? Can we see evidence that
Maybe
this
she went to the
exists?
gym. Maybe she went to the gym. to be
Yeah,
fair.
okay.
I need to step it up or
yeah,
this
I'm
is
like,
gonna
I've
get
gained
worse.
120 pounds since we've been together. So like, by the time I
It
was
was more
40,
than
then it
that.
got a little
Yeah.
louder. Then it was kind of like,
Right.
hey, it'd be cool if you didn't die at 55.
Exactly.
And it's like, quite honestly, she's like, hey, you know, you're paying $6,000
copes
a
here
year
insane.
for life insurance. I'd rather not have to cash that in. Like,
So your
Oh,
wife is
okay.
begging you to become skinny.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you're dunking on other fat people on stream. Like, it doesn't make any sense, dude.
Bro.
Get a grip.
Buddy. Yeah, the wife is concerned, obviously.
Yeah, he's acting as though he's not fat anymore and he accomplished his weight loss journey. And he's like, look, dude, like I had to make a change. Like my wife told me I was going to die and look at me now. And it's like, but you haven't earned this moment at all. You don't deserve to pat yourself on the back. Whew, I avoided that. Like, look at you, man. Shut the up.
Please.
I do think the whole glow up thing is toxic. I think I said like I missed.
What? A glow up is toxic. So there it is. Jeremy is upset that other fat people do lose the weight and make him feel bad.
It's toxic.
That's what it is. It's fucking, by the way, just saying toxic as a like right-wing creator is fucking cringe, dude.
Yeah.
The only time we use toxic is when Phil brings it up because he's a fucking
Yeah.
who cries about toxicity.
Yeah.
That's about it.
This is an insane like segment.
Well,
I'm
buddy,
gonna
this
say
is coming
any of
from
this?
the guy who just told us, like, on the last show, that the air fryer was a revolution in nutrition, and he owns multiple air fryers.
One in each room. It's like a TV.
Yeah,
My weight target last week by like 0.2 pounds. So I'm
what was the target?
Point.
What was the target, buddy?
You missed it by point.
You missed it by 0.2 pounds. Was it 0.2 pounds lost? It was the same, or was the goal to avoid gaining like a pound and then you gain? I don't know.
He's 399.8 pounds now.
Whoa, guys, he did it.
Hang on, point
I love
two.
it.
This it
By the way,
fluctuates though. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. I love this part where Melanie like gives him like the sort of clap and cheer you would give a Down syndrome child.
like,
There.
yeah,
So
I mean,
where's your segment? When are we shaming you?
Oh
my God.
My God, it's Hannah Claire from the top rope, King.
Look at her.
Whoa, she's happy. Cornering's not happy about that one. So when are we shaming you then, Jeremy?
Right
You
now.
fucking piece of shit. I don't think it's a false narrative. I think she really doesn't like him. I really do.
Ash, I guarantee you, she's watching this clip on YouTube right now. I guarantee you.
so.
I guarantee you, buddy. She
I'm a
went
Hannah
from
Claire
Tim Pool.
respecter.
She went from Tim Pool. She went from the highest paid in that sphere of like right wing, like whatever, to quartering.
Oh
Buddy,
no.
you would be fucking panicking too.
although this weekend wasn't great because I did go to the Ren Fair and I had a shepherd.
Oh, so you didn't
Here
lose.
we
Okay.
go. He didn't lose any weight. He gained weight because he
Yeah.
slammed beers and cheese fritters at the Ren Fair.
Here's the thing too with losing weight, right? It's so hard to lose 2 pounds a week. So easy to gain 2 pounds in one day.
Ah.
It really is the
Well,
fucking.
you have to remain consistent because you can be solid 5 days, 6 days of the week, but then on that last day you fucking cheat and binge, then your entire surplus for the week fucking went away, or your deficit for the week rather went away. Then you're
Yeah.
Pie, and I had. Actually, I didn't eat that bad. Shepherd's pie's not bad. It's mashed potatoes and ground beef. It's
Well,
not bad. Nothing
Yeah, it's not
fried.
gravy? Like gravy's not that bad. I'm afraid I have some bad news, Jeremy. And by the way, losing 2 pounds a week at Jeremy's weight or my weight is not that hard.
Exactly.
You could lose a lot more than that, you know.
Terrible, yeah.
Yeah, and I think
A turkey
actually I
leg,
think
probably
that's.
full of protein, you know?
Oh no, I had cheese fritters too. So, but I only had 2 of them. I shared them.
Cheese fritters. The cheese fritters. Melanie Mac's in shock that such a thing even exists as the cheese fritter.
Don't you
Okay.
have to because you're from Wisconsin? Like, surely
Yeah.
your body is
He
like
had
cheese doesn't
to.
count.
He had to. He had no choice. He had to put those cheese fritters in his fucking mouth for sure.
They were like the new hot item too.
Mhm.
And then I also had like 15
The
drinks.
new hot
So
item.
that was really that.
Fucking, oh my God, bring it back. So
1
she
sec.
goes from
What?
fucking hanging. She's hanging her head in shame at the recounting
yeah.
of the
And then I also had like 15 drinks. So
What the
that was really
Look at those eyes. They went so wide. 15 beers, Jeremy? At what, fucking 300 calories a piece, boss? Let's say they're, even if they were 100 calories, that'd be 1,500 calories in just beer. Realistically, it's more
100?
like it's more like 3,000, because you know he wasn't drinking Michelob Ultra,
No, dude.
you know?
It's not light beer. Yeah. And then you have the
Yeah.
fritter. He probably had a 7,000 calorie day. All right. Like probably minimum.
Buddy,
Well,
and
now-
he's like fucking pre-diabetic, and he's fucking spiking, or diabetic most likely, just spiking that shit through the fucking roof. So now here we have Jeremy clowning on fat people getting their extra seat taken away. But meanwhile, during this segment, he admits that he has to use the seatbelt extender. He admits that he has to purchase extra seats for himself. And it's like, so you're dunking on yourself, you fucking what are you doing?
Yeah, it was like double the cost. So I was like, well, and I'm cheap. I'm just like, well,
I know you ate discount Walmart shrimp. All right. I'm not
Okay,
judging
so
anybody else, but
that's
I know
the
what you
thing,
make.
So this is the thing.
Ooh.
Quartering pays his staff so poorly that they're being forced to eat discounted great value shrimp.
I
from
know how much
Walmart.
you make.
Yeah.
Well, clearly, but that's like a little bit of a jab, isn't it? Like,
Isn't
I
it?
know you're poor.
Yeah, he's nasty.
He's a sick, twisted bastard, dude.
as a content creator, though, it's just like, oh, what if I'm not irrelevant? What if I'm not relevant in 2 years or 3 years or this? So
Well,
I always live.
you
all my
already
decisions-
are.
You're on the path. You're on the
We'll
path.
go over Melanie Mack's the state of her career. It's in fucking shambles in the next segment. But
Decisions are
here
always-
comes Quartering talking about his mortgage. This is the most interesting tidbit for
I'm
sure.
so cheap with a lot of things because it's like,
Hey, I'm
I
with you.
respect this.
yeah.
I try to do the same thing.
Quartering goes,
I have like
I'm with you. I'm so cheap. The man that's just adorned in Rolex watches, Tesla Cybertruck, 5 different sports cars, mansion for 2 people with no kids in it, an RC racetrack that's like goes over multiple acres of land, a $30,000 saltwater aquarium. The man is 400
Cars.
pounds. He's never missed a fucking meal. His employee is talking about having to eat great value Walmart shrimp from the microwave. And this guy's like, I'm just like you. I'm having to cut back.
Well, now,
Really?
I really think he's on like a fucking. He's in a really like bad spot right now, man. The amount of payments he has to make right now, and she's eating fucking value shrimp.
sometimes I'm like, oh, but I want this thing and I'll splurge. But I
Yeah.
try to like, I live it a little differently for the same reasons I like, even though I have a good mortgage rate and like my
Right.
friend tells
Listen
me,
to this. So
hey,
pause.
like you,
So first of all, he has a mortgage. This is
Crazy,
a massive.
crazy.
This is a massive failure for the Quartering
Yeah.
because, like, let's just ring it. Like, you've made millions and millions. You
Buy the
bought a
house.
plane. You bought a plane before you paid off your mortgage, and it's like, well, it's a $10 bazillion dollar house. Why didn't you get a smaller house?
like a
Did
$1
you
million
really need-
house.
Why did you need the 7,500 square foot? Like it's you and your wife. You have no kids. You basically have no fucking friends. Like, what are you talking about? What? But it's just crazy. Like the priorities, Rolex watches, saltwater aquarium. As I said earlier, RC car, all of this he spent and bought before he made sure he had a permanent place to live. Which, by the way, even if he pays off that mortgage, this massive property, the massive property value of it, he's still going to have to pay the fucking property tax every year. So if he goes to fucking zero, he's still, but he's talking about he has a 3% mortgage rate. And his neighbor, who's obviously also wealthy, probably living in a mansion, goes, well, why would you pay off your house early when you could invest and make better returns and you have a low interest rate? Because Quartering knows that his grift is drying up. So he's desperately trying to pay off this mortgage before everything dries up. Listen,
Buddy, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
don't pay off your mortgage early. You're stupid. Oh, did I freeze up on my end?
No, you're not frozen.
Oh, okay. He's
Well,
like,
he
why are you doing extra payments to your mortgage? Da, 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 da. I'm like,
Tell your neighbor to shut the fuck up. Why are you telling your neighbor about your mortgage and what you're paying? And
Oh,
Like,
by
just
the way,
tell
I
him
don't
mo-
think any of this even happened. That was just a way for him to humble brag that he had a good rate on his mortgage.
Oh yeah,
That's-
like,
That's
this
what
seems
that
like,
was.
Yeah, this seems like, you know, when look at stand-up comics, like someone came up to me and asked me, and then they make up a fake lie, be funny or whatever. That's what this feels
Why-
like.
Why would your neighbor know how much you're putting into your mortgage? Like, imagine like Jeremy from the Quartering comes over to your garage for beers on Sunday to watch football, and he gives you the business meeting audit that he gives these people. Like, does he come with like a graph showing the YouTube data and he points at it while they're trying to watch the Packers game? Like, what are we talking about here?
Or how about this? What kind of neighbor or friend is telling you to not pay off your mortgage faster? Right?
I don't know.
No one. Want to pay that shit the fuck off immediately and then invest with everything that you're making after that, obviously. Quartering's a rate.
no, but no one else except other content creators will understand.
Did he really think that this fucking grift of like the woke stuff is gonna last forever?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Like,
Right?
I could get canceled tomorrow.
Exactly.
And like,
You have been.
I know
canceled.
that you're
Yes.
Like, look at Hannah Claire. She's like, this is fucking bullshit. Quartering is not like this edgy, super racist, super like crazy extreme guy. He's the most milquetoast, like centrist grifter there fucking is. Straight up. Like this is nonsense.
Just saw something crazy. I'm gonna send this to you privately. I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to show it on stream because not like doxing per se, but look at this. Thoughts on this?
Oh. Right. That's tough quartering.
saying 3% is a good interest rate. You shouldn't pay it off. You should put some money in long-term savings. Blah, blah. No, I pay like I pay like 3x, 4x.
Term income from this.
pays-
Right.
But listen, he's paying 4 mortgage payments a month now. Now, my whole thing is like, so you weren't this whole time? You weren't? Because if you had, you probably would have paid off your mortgage.
Yeah.
It's now recently you're panicking and throwing everything you can at your mortgage. And why is that? Let's listen to Quartering. He'll explain more.
Okay.
If I have to go back, if I have to go back to
May Allah
working
forgive me.
a job, which I'm
J-O-B.
It's like a swear word. May Allah forgive me for even uttering this word. A J-O-B. No. Actually, she's like, no. Hannah Claire's devastated at hearing that word. She's like, F it. But it's funny because they have to work for him. They have to work jobs, But Quartering is like so above it all. He's so privileged. He's never going to have to go back to the job. It's bad when Quartering's talking about having to get a job. So much money went through this guy's hands that he should never have ever had to work again.
Yeah.
Ever. There's no reason for that.
I would say within the last 5 years, he's probably made $6 million. That's not a
Easy.
fucking Jew joke, I swear to God. It's been 1.2 to 1.3 million a year. So we're looking at about 6.5, maybe 7 million. Easy.
Well, Legion Kreuper says,
Easy.
did he invest any of it? Well, if you were
No.
paying attention on, I know because it's boring as fuck, but if you were paying attention on the last episode of Quartering, he said that he liquidated all of his investments and put it all into crypto, which indicates to me that he probably didn't have very much invested anyway in the market. And that most of his money went to toys and like consumer goods and cars and racetracks, watches. And that he's really desperately trying to take what liquidity he has and try and quickly double it or quintuple it or get a 10x on crypto shit coins. So he's probably going to lose whatever investment he's going to have, because, you know, the volatility is there in the market. And if he needs that liquid to pay his fucking bills, he may be forced to capitulate at a loss. But again, this isn't anything I made up. This is shit that he said on his show last week.
You know what? To be more at a more realistic number, probably 4.5 to 5 million. 4.5 to 5 million. Just judging by like the time and stuff. So about that. But think about it. You buy the house, buy Rolexes, all these fucking gadgets and toys, cars, plane payments, pilot, all this stuff for your wife, paying for all your employees. That 4.5 million is gone in 4 years.
But then it's
gone.
like he's in this
Gone.
dire straits, and he's talking about giving away PS5s and Switch 2s, and he has to have the staff and pay for guests. And it's like, cut it all back. You can't afford this lifestyle. This is all vanity, dude. And at the end of the day, you're going to be left with fucking nothing.
Well, he is.
You know, and then God forbid his fucking house decline in value. You know, God forbid that it fucking crash and he'll be felt that he'll have nothing.
Yep. Oh, his coffee business plus taxes, bro. This guy is on. He's on his last nickel, last quarter or whatever. Yeah, missed
Totally
that one.
fine with.
Right.
Like, I can't have the content creator mortgage.
He admitted to making
There it
60K
is.
a month in his best.
Did you hear
years.
that though? He said he can't have a content creator mortgage. He can't afford it.
Oh, what the?
Like, it's got-
Exactly.
Wait, 60K on his best months ever? Really? That was okay. I Hypocrite told us he was making 50K a week. It's completely unrealistic. The most unrealistic shit I've ever heard in my life.
It's got to
Yeah.
be paid off, you know?
Yep, I
So
agree.
that's-
that's
yeah.
been my frame of mind with stuff too.
Yeah.
So Jeremy, wouldn't your Ren Fair cheese fritters just been fried cheese curd? I think the difference is there's like bread and cheese in it. I'd never had one before. I've
how
had
do
cheese
this?
curds, but cheese fritters are different. They're like the size of a meatball, and then like inside,
What?
it's like cheese and bread combined. I don't know. I'd never had one.
That's
Really?
Ew.
He's really worried about his health, guys. He's really making an effort. If you're actually serious about like, I'm gonna die, I have to lose weight, you're not eating whatever he just described.
Let's
You're
search
not.
cheese fritter. Do you want to see what a cheese fritter looks like?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay, wait. Yeah, that's a chicken fritter. Here we go. This is what a cheese
Oh,
fritter
okay.
looks like. Here you
Here
go.
we go. Here we go. Oh my God. Stop. Oh my God.
So it's like you
Welcome.
Well, these are the Spanish
Very easy
cheese
to
fritter.
make. Where's-
Ask
Cultured
for a
fritters as a
Wisconsin cheese fritter.
Okay.
That's like the healthier version of a cheese fritter. I don't know,
The fuck?
man.
Where is it?
It is, I don't know. Maybe that is the cheese fritter.
Is it this? Wait, I see
Let's see.
golden
That's cheese fries. It's so fat that nobody can even replicate it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What if we Google image it?
Let's make cheese leather.
Google image.
leather? Oh, here we go. There it is. There it is.
That's the. Oh no! Right. Okay. No, that's a deep fried grilled cheese sandwich. Is that the same thing though?
Oh no!
Like,
maybe-
what's the real difference?
I don't know.
Maybe it was the first thing we looked at.
Maybe.
It's like cheese and bread combined. I don't know. I've never had one.
That's
It was fine.
delicious though.
Yeah, but you know what they gave for dipping sauces?
What?
Honey mustard and barbecue. I'm like, what the hell
For
is where's
that?
the ranch?
I gotta say,
Yeah, that
isn't this the most passionate rant he's gone on all episode? Like, this is the single thing that he's cared about the most that he's talked about.
Where's the ranch? What the?
Like,
Doesn't
imagine
sound-
wanting to dip that shit in ranch.
Oh
like,
my-
that's fucking gross, dude.
Eat a salad, buddy. Like, what's going on?
Get
I-
Well,
mad.
ranch with
Maggie
a cheese
agrees.
fritter?
Like my wife's like,
Yeah, even Hannah was
Yeah,
like,
Hannah
ranch on a
Claire
sheet?
had no choice but to say something.
She's pretty
right?
based in this, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
All right, let's go.
Rand.
We have like a like undercover A-log like helping us here.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it.
I-
Well,
matters.
ranch with
Maggie
a cheese
agrees.
fritter?
like my wife's like, oh, do you want anything? She makes me vegetables every day,
Listen
and
to
they're all, I
this.
hate them no matter what.
This is like a cartoon character, like a kid in a cartoon. I don't like the vegetables, but my wife makes me eat the vegetables. My parents make me eat the vegetables. Now listen to the way he's forced to eat his vegetables like he's a fucking unruly child.
Does he need to eat like a? Okay, I'm here.
I just like wolf
Wants
them
to stay
down as
alive.
quick
He wolfs them down as quick as he can.
as
Such
And it's
possible.
like, you know, there are ways to have like vegetables that are tasty.
I love vegetables. I love them. Very tasty.
Oh my god.
Broccoli's fucking fire if you make it proper. It is. It really is.
Yeah, she's like, do you want like this or that for the vegetables? I put them all on like one fork. I'm like, no.
What?
You know this
It's like the
cocksucker.
cartoon, dude. He puts it all on one fork. Like, come on,
You
dude.
know he's pouring melted cheese all over the
This
broccoli. No.
motherfucker he's biblically fat. Like, this is insane. He's profoundly obese.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And I just like get them done. Well, in comfort. Well, I
Hannah-
can give
Hannah
you a
was
real
cringing.
easy way.
Bring it back and let's watch Hannah Claire's reaction to quartering. I don't like vegetables.
Either
My
trap
wife
pork-
makes me eat. Look at her.
Anyways.
She's fucking.
Yeah, she's like, do you want like this or that for the vegetables? I put them all on like one fork. I'm like, nope. And I just
Yeah.
like get them done.
Oh.
In comfort. Well, I can give you a real easy way to travel.
To
And
be fair though, that's probably how he eats all his food with one fucking.
Here you go.
wolf.
So here's quartering's tip on how to travel comfortably.
comfort. Lose 30 pounds.
How about you first?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you know, like what are you talking about?
yeah. You first, buddy.
purposely book the bulkhead seat every time so I can just put my feet up against the wall. But any other seat, like they're like, well, you can put your feet underneath the seat. I said, not if you have size 16 shoes, you can't,
Mhm.
which I do.
I'm pretty sure it's not just the shoes that are the
Like,
problem.
this is this insane cope about his shoe size. Look at no one believes him on the panel. Like Hannah Claire looks quite concerned. Like Melanie, very skeptical. Is kind of laughing at him. It's Melanie, really.
Too. And so, like, I booked the seats that have the most legroom, and I still don't get more legroom. Guess what I don't do? Complain about it because I know I'm tall.
Well, you just did.
are. You are.
You just did
complaining.
right now, you fucking baby.
and I know I have big feet, and it is what it is. And you just suck.
Buddy, the fucking big feet cope. Buddy, we
Sir, you're
see you.
400 pounds and you're apparently 6'5".
Yeah, like
Holy
oh my God.
It up for the 2 hours you're on the flight. And guess what? When I had to fly to Hawaii, I saved up and I bought one of those fancy, like,
First
little
class.
office. You can get like a
At first
He-
fucking class.
This is the thing is he's having to buy the equivalent of 2 seats because he's fucking fat. But then he's shaming other fat
Oh.
pores for not being able to afford the 2 seat. Like it's crazy.
I have the cheese fritters. Thank you, buddy, who sent me this. Here it is. It's not a video. It's,
I love the phrasing, by the way, had to fly to Hawaii.
yeah.
Who has to fly to Hawaii? Right? That's exactly what I thought they'd look like.
Yeah.
By
there
the way, it says they're a perfect addition to your Hanukkah table. Wait a minute, quartering. Hava Nagila Hava.
Let's see this.
Oy vey.
Oh my god. Okay.
Exposed quartering.
883 calories.
Per cheese fritter?
Hang on. There's
Hold
no way.
on.
There's no
Per
way.
no, it could be
What's
per
a
cheese
serving?
fritter. What is a serving? How
What?
many does this make?
What is a serving?
This yields
11.
so it's 11 servings. So you get 10 fritters.
Wait, so it's
So hold
700
on.
750 each?
You're right. That's what it is. Holy man. Plus 15 beers? How many did he say he had? 3?
Wait.
Oh my god, that's the fattest shit I've ever heard.
Buddy,
That's fat as hell.
holy dude, that's crazy.
Putting himself through a lot, man.
Oh my god.
Apartment on the plane.
Nasties.
That's what I paid for to fly in because I wanted to be more comfortable. But by the way, you go up and call me fat in person, well, there's going to be consequences for that probably.
Oh,
You know,
come
there are a lot
on.
of fats that can
Probably not,
Okay.
bud.
Bring it back. Get ready for the cope. You're never going to believe what he says. I want everybody in chat to just guess. Just guess, what do you think that Quartering says he's going to do or be able to do to someone who calls him fat in real life and presses him? And then I also want everybody to pay attention to both Hannah Claire's face, who looks like she's disassociating. It looks like she's having an anxiety attack or something. And then Melanie Mack, who clearly has the ick and is cringing.
I
He
was
says,
thinking
kick
sit on
their
them.
ass,
Sit on
beat them
them.
up, sue them. You know, one guy got close. Diarrhea Vibe got close. It's the craziest thing for a
Okay.
fat person
I don't
to
want to
ever
spoil
say.
it. I don't want to spoil it on the show. So
still run pretty quick for a short distance. So you better do it.
So he says fat people can still run pretty quick for a short distance.
he's gonna run away
No, he says he's going to chase you and
and
catch
do what?
because he's fast. Look
Eat
at
you?
Hannah
Is
Claire.
he gonna eat you?
It's like somebody hit Hannah Claire in the head. She's like physically recoiling in pain. Melanie Mack, look at her.
It's the same expression the entire time. If you
Oh my
Melanie
god.
Mack doesn't change expressions at all.
By the way, you go up and call me fat in person, well, there's going to be consequences for that probably. You know, there are a lot of fats that can still run pretty quick for a short distance. So you better do it from a little ways away.
I'm gonna go ahead and say X to doubt that fat people cannot outrun non-fat people.
Roddy, that's insane to claim that, bro. Like, come on.
Fat. Fats like black people say, blacks or whatever, like fats.
Yeah.
I know
yeah.
a bunch of fats who could what?
It's fat.
Holy.
Yeah, I do
Right.
want to mention huge shout out. We have crossed the 30,000 viewer
Come on.
Folks, there's no one watching.
30,000 live viewers, my ass. I would bet my life that there is not 30,000 legitimate viewers there. I would bet everything I own. I would.
Well, it's impossible. If you have 30,000 people and you only have 200 members and your goal is 10 members and you receive 0 members, you do not have 30,000 people.
In 0 super chats.
Come on. What are we doing here?
thresh.
Like, you can lie to us all you want. You're lying to are you lying to yourself? Because he knows it's not true. Right?
Yay!
on Rumble alone, by the way. And then
On Rumble alone.
Right.
Rumble, like the fucking website that's known to fucking bot everyone.
by the way, I also have for you guys, all 31,000 of you, a free
Here we
month
go.
of Rumble Premium. So if you want no more ads on Rumble and you want to support free speech and get access to everybody's members only content, there's a link in the description, promo code free quartering, one word, and you get a free
Hannah laughed at him.
Palestine. It's like free
Hannah
Palestine.
laughed and free quartering. Free quartering. Quartering's in prison. We got to free him. Holy f.
By the way,
He can't even give this shit away for free.
no one signed up for it, even though it's free.
month of Rumble Premium. You support free speech. You get access to Steven Crowder's members only stuff, Tim Pool's, ours, Russell Brand's. And I don't know how long I'm going to
Who fucking cares?
have that
No one
promo
does.
code. So make sure that you go to the description and there's a link to sign up. It's rumble.com/premium/the quartering, but promo code free quartering, one word. But I want to get
When
on.
you say that promo code, I'm like, it's like Jeremy's in jail. We must free him.
You must well, free,
Fuck
She's such a detractor, bro. She's the undercover A-log, dude.
free yourself from ads about beeswax solutions.
Whoa.
So
You
like he's
cannot-
shitting on the advertisers of Rumble.
Yes. can't bitch about ad reads when your life is an ad.
Come
Buddy.
on.
Solutions to whatever the case is going on, and
Melanie's
watches. You plus
concerned.
get access to members only
I'm concerned.
stuff, which is great.
Yeah.
Or
I've
before
had
you
a
go ahead.
I've had a lifelong nickname from my grandmother.
Bring it back.
Smelanie.
Hold on. We missed. Bring it back. We missed an important part. Listen to this. Quartering says he doesn't know how much longer he's going to be on the Rumble front page. And that's why he was dissing the Rumble advertising. Because
He's whacked solutions to whatever the case is going on, and watches. You plus get access to members only stuff, which is great.
Yeah.
Or
I've
before
had
you go- go ahead.
I've had a lifelong
it
nickname
might
from
have
my
been
grandma.
before that, but it might be after this actually. But at some point, he does say he's not sure how much longer he's going to be on the Rumble front page. He does.
Bro,
it's in here. So.
If you had 30,000 people watching, you'd be on the front page every time you're live.
Well, the
Like,
thing is, he's not even in the top 50 of Rumble live stream.
how, like, Rumble is not going to make it, is it?
I don't know.
Mother,
It might. with
Smelanie.
Russell.
oh,
She's
no.
called
Grandma.
Smelanie. She smells like tuna. She stinks.
Ugh.
So that was so she started. I love it. It's endearing though. My dad calls me Smelanie, or he'll just say, "Hey, smell," and I don't even think about it.
You
I'm
just
just like,
it's
"Oh
programmed.
yeah, what?" It's just
What?
program- like that's just my
The
nickname, Smell or
self-help.
Smelanie.
Oh, poor
Look, your grandma
Smelanie.
was like, if Trump
Okay,
reacted to
What's that glare? Watch, when he
don't
angles,
know.
watch. It's another.
Taylor Swift
it-
engagement, by the way.
Did he?
Just want everyone to know.
I knew he would.
What's that?
They're freaking out because Trump reacted to the Taylor Swift engagement. Did you hear those noises that just
All right.
occurred?
Reacted to Taylor Swift
Oh, no.
Hey.
engagement, by the way.
Did he?
Just want everyone to know.
Breaking
I knew he
news!
would. All right, you two talk about it.
Sirens, sirens. Talk
yeah.
about
Diarrhea time. I'm not kidding, guys.
Yeah, no, he went and took a shit again.
This guy takes like 2 diarrheas a show.
You two can talk about it while everybody signs up for Rumble Premium Pro promo code free quartering. I'll be right
So-
back.
The shameful
Yeah, sign
girl.
My God.
Oh man.
Got the full body view. You ready?
Here it comes. Looks like he's wearing a garbage bag. He's fat. Hefty, hefty, hefty.
This is the guy talking about fat people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sign up for the
Holy.
thing. It's good times. And if you remember, you can tell Jeremy if you want less Taylor Swift content. So that's the power. Apparently Trump was asked about the engagement announcement during a cabinet meeting.
This is
You
your
know, it's
right
I was this
show,
close.
sir.
You're a right wing
Political talk show, sir.
anti woke content.
Yeah. Taylor
Supposed to be-
Swift.
Yeah. If you're watching us like on
Whoa,
the Rumble
hold on.
home,
What was that quartering?
Gay?
Bring it
Ah.
back.
Oh,
you know, it's
I was this close to being gay.
Oh. Well, that's a strange thing to share with the audience. What do you mean you were close to being gay?
Look,
Oh, okay.
$250 man said. This is basically The View with a fat guy involved.
It is. It is.
It's a right wing The View.
If you're watching us like on the Rumble homepage, click through the channel and actually click
There it is.
follow because
Here it is.
otherwise you won't get notified when we go live, and I'm sure we won't always be on the Rumble homepage. So
Oh.
Oh, he said, I'm sure we won't always be on the Rumble homepage. Dude, she just saw like, this is PTSD. Like bombs are going off, man. Holy.
I don't want
Jeremy
to put
doesn't
guest
actually
content.
like going behind the paywall. That's the thing.
I don't. Yeah.
Any reason to
Oh.
keep the show completely open? He's like, forget the business strategy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, is she felting him?
She's faulting him. She's faulting him. She doesn't want the paywall in quarter. He's like, well, we need the paywall, you stupid bitch, or I can't fucking pay you.
Open. I don't want to
Jeremy
put
doesn't
guest
actually
content.
like going behind the paywall. That's the thing.
I don't. Yeah.
Any reason to keep the show completely open? He's like, forget the business strategy.
Yeah. Kind of. Also, you can check out coffee.
Oh, he's like, well, no, not.
No, not
Exactly.
at all. Hannah knows she just trolled him. She's so happy. She's like, ah.
She's actually pretty fucking funny. I gotta say, her trolling is pretty funny. And her expressions, like fear, when she's like this,
Yeah.
she's like fucking fearful half the time.
Coffeebrandcoffee.com, where we have our summer blends. And with that, we will be rating Dr. Disrespect.
No.
Pedophile. Stop. Hannah Claire doesn't look too happy at that news. Melanie for that matter.
Bro. Ordering was the only one to be on Dr. Disrespect's side. Like, defend him to the death. When it's not even like it was an accusation. This guy admitted to like the messaging a minor to meet them at fucking TwitchCon or whatever.
I think he's playing some video games right now.
I look like he's playing Gears because the new that new Gears collection just dropped.
Hannah is like,
she doesn't play video games,
like,
you know.
She's like, do we have to raid Dr. Disrespect, the pedophile guy that everyone hates?
The new
Today.
Gears Reloaded
On
did, yeah.
my cat's birthday. His name's Coltrane. He's 16 years old today. I named him after a Gears character, and then they dropped that on his birthday.
Did you see Hannah's face there in the final frame as she realized like how retarded everyone involved
Old
in
today.
this
I named
is?
him after a Gears character.
Oh, that's a sticker. Can we get 10 subs for that? Like, look at that. That's like just a look of utter despair. Like, out of everything that she went through on that program, on that show, that's what really shook her is Melanie's talking about her cat's birthday lining up with the Gears of War release. Oh my God. All right, so here's Melanie Mack. Now, this is a video that she dropped earlier this week. And this is her reappearing from her hiatus because she quit Twitter because it was hurting her feelings. And she was real sad having to work for Quartering. And this video is interesting to me because I feel like she takes some veiled shots at the Quartering, or certainly disagrees with various planks of the Quartering's content creation manifesto. Let's have a look. She seems like she's on the verge of a mental breakdown during this video. By the way, we got Smoke Rock with the cops for a sub. Let's go.
Fuck yeah, big support. Thank you so much, people.
As a lot of you guys know, I already left X. The platform was way too stressful, way too combative.
What do you mean? It was way too stressful and way too combative.
F slur here, this, that was based.
You say that you hate
Yeah.
So that's pretty combative. You know, that's pretty aggressive.
It was only
then
after everyone started talking about her on Quartering when she quit.
But then you also like have these takes like we should ban. But then you go even beyond that and say like any sexualization of the female body needs to be banned. We can't have video games where women show their ass or their tits. Even though for a long time you made your name off arguing that women should be sexy in games and your favorite character is Lara Croft. But I guess she just doesn't expect any pushback because she's a 40-year-old woman. Well, it's not really how this works, Melanie.
Lately, I've just been feeling like I need a palate cleanse. I need some positive, happy vibes.
Pause. Sorry, you don't get to say every day and say they should all burn every single day. And then all of a sudden be like, why is everyone being so negative? That's your brand, honey. That's your brand, okay?
Your brand is bitching about woke stuff, bitching about homosexuals and sinners.
Imagine
it's pretty
Ash,
negative.
Imagine Ash and I one day started a show and we're like, listen, folks, it's been too negative around here. All right, we're going to try to do some... You'd all be like, are you
Let's do some nice, fun, positive content, guys, where we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya. No one wants that shit. You know, go to
my
church.
gosh. Yes, exactly.
You go to church for that.
Well, you're on the quartering show. The whole show is to be upset and ignite, discussion.
Yeah, and she
between...
basically refers to quartering, in my opinion, during this. Let's keep playing it.
Let's listen.
Good things to focus on right now, because it can be extremely draining when you're just surrounded by negativity constantly.
Well, that's what you chose.
He sounds like she's about to cry.
Yeah, she's on the verge of like a full-on mental break. Like you can see the tears in her eyes,
Ooh.
And it's like, you don't have to do this, right? You could go get a job. You live with your parents anyway. So it's not like you really have bills to pay, like you're going to be homeless or anything like that. You don't have to do this. You're choosing to do this because you want money and fame, and you don't want to give it up, even though you're 40 years old and you have no man and you have no kids.
She should have stayed in the gaming review space, game news, game reviews, not bring this religious grift, which is obviously a grift.
Yes.
And working with the quartering. She should have stuck to her own lane. She picked the lane of like battling everyone online, which is fine because we do that too, right?
Yeah.
But now it's too much for you to handle. You should have really fucking picked a lane. Seriously.
I'm not going to abandon
By the way, what like really pissed us off was this whole like anti-woke stuff. And then all of a sudden she's like, if you like asses in games, you're a fucking porn-brained
You're brained, and it's like, bitch, you're supposed to parrot to men the takes that they want.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be this scolding shrew church lady.
Yeah.
No one looks at you and thinks Christian. No one looks at this person dressed in this way and goes, wow, that's a nun, that's a pure lady of the cloth. No one thinks that. You're using your body to get ahead online. You're a fucking slut.
Yeah.
And that hurts your feelings, but it's the truth.
Well, and also like you're in bikinis and this and that on your Insta. If that's the life you want to do, then do it. But then don't scold other women for doing that, and don't scold men for enjoying that. Shut the up, okay?
this channel, but I got to a point where I'm just like, here, let me upload 2 videos a day here every day. And I really burnt myself out doing that.
Pause.
Because again,
so she couldn't even do 2 videos a day. Like, if you can't just do 2 10-minute videos a day talking about video game news, which is the easiest thing in the world to go to an aggregator and just read the article. If you can't even be bothered to do less than a half hour of work a day, then you're just a non-functional member of society.
Yeah.
And you need to find somebody to take care of you. You need to get with a man that's going to provide for you, because obviously you're not fit to do fucking anything at that point.
Yeah. And honestly, in this
You're
world,
burned out.
in this world of reading the news, you could just toss those stories into fucking ChatGPT and go, can you write me a few scripts? Like, we're living in the easiest time to make any fucking video like that.
She has a built-in audience. She has connections. She has everything she needs. She lives with her parents. There's really no stress in her life. But because some people said some mean things on Twitter, well, meanwhile, she's going around like telling homosexuals that they're going to burn forever in the lake of fire and that God hates them and she hates them. It's like you can't be doing that and then be soft. But by the way, it's not even a woman's role to say that shit. Christ, the teaching in the Bible from 1 Timothy is let women be silent and let men teach. Suffer not a woman to have authority over a man. But, you know, it's crazy. Like, you're not supposed to be a preacher or a teacher. It's not the role that God gave you, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of what to upload on like a social commentary type channel, we have to be surrounded by negative news a lot. And it was just kind of, it's been wearing me down. It's been wearing me down for years. But
oh, that's bullshit. You could do gaming news that's positive. You can. It is. I've seen channels that do it. Now, are they as successful? No. But if you can't handle the negativity, then you have to choose a less lucrative but more positive approach. That's what you have to do, right?
Well, she's saying now she's just going to do her game streams.
Good.
That's what she's doing now. She's going to play Tomb Raider 2. The problem is that no one wants to watch her play Tomb Raider 2.
Look,
So
Metal Gear 3's out tomorrow. I'm gonna play it too, not on stream, but just privately. Play that on stream, Melanie. Play what everyone's playing new on stream. Tomb Raider is it's over. No one likes Tomb
Yeah.
Raider anymore. It's fucking boring as shit. They had some highlights here and there, but let's be fucking real. Like it's fucking over.
I didn't stream yesterday. I was just really overwhelmed and just trying to figure
my
out
God.
what I'm doing. Channel that you will be here on YouTube. That's where I'm sticking with things. I like YouTube the best. That's what the platform I've stayed with for so long.
So,
and
listen,
it's just
that's
the best
like
one.
direct blasphemy. She says it's the best one. That's direct blasphemy against Quartering's teachings. That Rumble is the way, the truth, and the light, and that one can only come to the grift through Rumble premium memberships. Melanie says, "Fuck that. I'm staying on YouTube." Oh,
It's
it's
honestly
interesting.
it's smart. It is smarter on
Yeah.
her part for doing that because Rumble is fake. It's North Korea. You know what I mean? You go there, all the
Yeah.
buildings are tall, but there's nothing inside. Like, stop.
In my opinion. So that's why I stick with. That's what I stick with. And then of course, I think the internet right now is very cutthroat, and in a lot of the social commentaries,
It always has been.
Yeah, the world is cutthroat. I don't know. Like, why didn't you go to school and get a cushy office job then? You weren't smart enough for it. Like, the world doesn't owe you anything. And you already get more handouts than most people will ever get in their life. But it's just too hard for her. Reading the gaming news, it's too cutthroat. It's too demanding. Like, you just really think the whole world will just take care of you forever? I mean, it could. You're a woman. You could submit to a man's authority, but there's no man that wants you because you're a mentally ill basket case. Let's be real. That's why you're living with your parents. You're non-functional. We have to sit here and pretend like your opinion on anything matters when you just don't function in real life. You can't.
Look,
It's over.
and also the videos you make, you've got to be creative. Gaming playthroughs are fucking the way of the past. People don't like that. They want edited content or rants or something like that. Like,
space, especially within the nerd culture, know that I feel like there's a level of ruthlessness that a lot
Yeah, there
of
is.
social commentary channels have to have, and not all of them are this way for sure. There's a lot who aren't, and who
okay, so there you go. My point was you don't have to. You could be in your own
But-
lane, bro.
But she tries to, with authority, tell us what we're going to do. And I just think that that's fucking bullshit.
Mhm.
She has no fucking authority. She has no life experience. She's never done anything of note or of value. She was like Jeff Keighley's fucking slave over there, parroting woke takes for years and being like, we have to support gay people and you're bigoted and you're ignorant if you say otherwise. But now she's gone to the absolute furthest extreme possible, saying they're all going to hell and they're going to be rejected, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And this idea that I have to respect her as a biblical authority when all she does is just read the Bible and provide no commentary or no take. She has no theology. She has no consistency. She has no sound doctrine. She doesn't know anything.
Folks, look at this.
That's going to be it for me. But I had so much fun. And really quick, I want to give a quick shout out to Roberto and Christine in the back because they made all this magic happen,
Why didn't you just stay as this?
showing all your tweets, and it was just so awesome.
She wasn't
And of
good
course,
enough.
Jeff, I want to thank you so much for having me. I had so much fun.
Come on over here, Melanie.
all
Come hang with us. It was a fun
Here
time.
we go.
It was a
Thank you
it
so
was a
much.
Was she
crazy
fired?
I don't know. She might have been.
2 days.
But she had nothing to contribute. And the way that she's talked to like a child. Like, look at the way Jeff Keighley is interacting with her. Like, that's the way that a teacher talks to a child.
You
That's
have
the
fun?
body language.
Did you have fun today? Was it good? Oh my God.
a lot of games. What
That's
was your
right.
favorite game?
Oh man, Shadow
Oh
of
my
the
God.
Colossus
Yeah.
being
It's like a
remade is just,
kindergarten
like,
teacher.
I can't watch.
And
This is-
people,
this is
what,
actually
what's,
painful.
what was your favorite color, little Timmy? I like red.
Oh my! Look at this cope. Isn't it crazy that she looks younger now than she did a decade ago?
Well, no, she caked a new face on.
but
you
she
know,
doesn't.
she looks like, oh my
looks
God.
way better here. Like, what are we talking about here, dude?
You know, like she's had to completely cake her face in foundation to hide
Huh.
every blemish and imperfection on her. Like her face is painted on, folks. If she takes that off, she's going to look haggard as
who still, are well intended. But those who are just in it, just for the clicks, just for the
Ooh.
money, and
Who's that? Who's in it just for the clicks and the money? That's her boss, Jeremy. That's her
and they
boss.
don't have any passion about actual games or the
Oh my!
gaming industry. And
She's
stuff.
talking about
It's
quartering.
like, yeah, that's all it is for them. So they are very cutthroat.
Pause. Isn't it crazy that the people who have no passion could still make money in viewership with no passion? And you have passion and you don't have it?
Wow.
Come on.
And whenever there's less targets among the woke to focus on, then they want to find another target and they'll make
There
them.
it is.
It's just not what I
That's
do.
Jeremy. That's Jeremy. He runs out of woke news stories and then he starts infighting with people like Benny Johnson or shit talking backhandedly Tim Pool or Nerdrotic or Critical Drinker, saying he deserves more and they deserve less.
Buddy.
I'm not going to be using my platforms to argue with people. It's just not.
Well, that's your whole thing. What are you talking about? You don't use your platforms to argue with people. Like you're arguing for sinners to repent or they're going to hell. Like it's pretty intense. You condemn people's entire lives and say you know what's best, but you don't want to argue for your positions. Okay, finally, we have a couple miscellaneous quartering clips here. Here's quartering. You know, he's always scratching and moving his head around, and I wonder why.
By the way, I read that second title you had there. Very funny.
I did find
Whoa.
I got educated a little bit on like, you know, I learned to become more of a advocate for myself during COVID. Because then I realized, I'll just go to a different doctor. And I went to a different doctor and she was like, sure, you can have, you know, like my original doctor was like, I'm not giving you that. And then like, I was like, well, I want it. And she's like, well, so what? And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just see another doctor. I like walked out of there, made another appointment with another doctor. And she's like, of course you can have it. Like, sure. Here's the thing. You're good.
Yeah.
Go get him.
Well, she
So
probably didn't
he's
want to
just a full-on fucking junkie,
Oh, he's a
basically,
pure
who's shopping
junkie,
around. Yeah, shopping around doctors to get whatever pills he wants to make himself feel happy.
And by the way, it's not like junkie, like in terms, like some people need medication to, you know, actually help them. He doesn't need anything. He just wants to indulge.
Yeah.
He's an indulger. That's what he is.
He's the hedonism bot.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, and here this is quite petty, but this is just like the way he says this is just so casual, as though this is just something that happens to him every day, which I imagine it is, because we see it on stream. He has to run off constantly.
Yeah. I go there whenever we go to the Dells because it's like I'm not waiting in line for one of their gimmick restaurants. We'll just go to IHOP, get a ham and cheese omelet, have a greasy diarrhea at IHOP, and then go enjoy the day.
Look at Hannah Claire. She visibly shuddered. You know, he's just so matter of fact. I just go to IHOP and then I just take a greasy diarrhea dump.
Get up.
Like, listen, all of your bowel movements being diarrhea is not normal, sir. And also, even if you are having that problem, don't fucking tell people. Like, that's wild.
Yo, I'm gonna put it at 2.5. 0.25 rather. And then look at this.
Yeah.
What's your reaction in real time?
Ham and cheese omelet, have a greasy diarrhea at IHOP, and then go enjoy the day.
Shit. No. Oh, she
somewhere else. But
She's cringing.
Oh my god. She was like dying. Like she's like
I just love, by the way, how we're turning what Quartering thinks makes him look good, that he's surrounded by these women and they all have to flatter him and bow to his wishes against him because their faces betray the truth that they hate this motherfucker and that they find him cringe and disgusting. And it's completely backfiring on him. It's great to see.
oh yeah, it's amazing.